Welcome everyone, this is the Tax Facts channel. We make videos with information directly from IRS publications. This video here is the Earned Income Tax Credit Part 3. We're going to be discussing rules if you do not have a qualifying child. I do want to make a note, all the information in this video is directly from the IRS publication 596. Chapter 3, Rules if you do not have a qualifying child. Rule 11, you must meet the age requirements. Rule 12, you cannot be the dependent of another person. Rule 13, you cannot be a qualifying child of another taxpayer. And Rule 14, you must have lived in the United States more than half of the year. Before I get into each of these rules here, I want to make a suggestion. I do recommend going back and watching part 1 and 2 before this video here. Part 1 discusses rules for everyone, and part 2 discusses rules if you have a qualifying child. Again, definitely go back, watch those in order before viewing this video here. Okay, so Rule 11, you must meet the age requirements. The minimum age to claim the Earned Income Credit is generally age 19. However, if you are a specified student, you need to be at least age 24. If you are a qualified former foster youth or a qualified homeless youth, you need to be at least age 18. Rule 12. You cannot be the dependent of another person. If you are not filing a joint return, you meet this rule if you did not check the box under your name that says someone can claim you as a dependent. If you are filing a joint return, you meet this rule if you did not check either box that says someone can claim you as a dependent or someone can claim your spouse as a dependent. And if someone else can claim you as a dependent on his or her return but does not, you still cannot claim the credit. For example, if you were age 25, single, and living at home with your parents, you worked and you were not a student, you earned $7,500, your parents cannot claim you as a dependent. When you file your return, you do not check someone can claim you as a dependent checkbox. You do meet this rule, and you can claim the Earned Income Credit if you meet all other requirements. Rule 13, you cannot be a qualifying child of another taxpayer. You are a qualifying child of another taxpayer if all of the following statements are true. Number 1, you are that person's son, daughter, stepchild, foster child, or descendant of either of them. Or you are that person's brother, sister, half-brother or sister, step-brother or sister, or a descendant of any of them. Number 2, you are under age 19 at the end of the year and younger than that person, or if they are filing jointly, that person's spouse. You are under age 24 at the end of the year. You are a student and younger than that person or their spouse if they were filing jointly. Or lastly, permanently and totally disabled regardless of any age. Number 3, you lived with that person in the United States for more than half of the year. And number 4, you are not filing a joint return for the year unless it is to claim a refund of withheld income tax or estimated tax payments. I know I've mentioned it in part 1 and in part 2. I'll mention it again. If you are a qualifying child of another taxpayer, you cannot claim the Earned Income Credit. This is true even if the person for whom you are a qualifying child for does not claim the Earned Income Credit or meet all the rules to claim the earned income credit. Lastly, Rule 14, you must have lived in the United States more than half of the year. Your home and your spouse's, if you're filing jointly, must have been in the United States for more than half of the year. Okay guys, this concludes part 3 of the Earned Income Credit. For more information on the Earned Income Credit, you can go to IRS Publication 596. I also put a link below that I used for information on this video. If you've been following along with part 1 and 2 and you feel like you've been hitting the requirements that would qualify you for the Earned Income Tax Credit, I highly suggest you jot down this credit and be sure to bring it up with your tax preparer in the 2023 tax season, which files your income taxes for the year of 2022. Bring it up to them, see if you qualify. And I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell for part 4 coming out. And be sure to share this video with anyone you think that might benefit from this. I definitely want to make sure I'm reaching a large enough audience here. Taxes are very confusing, very overwhelming, and I just hope some of these videos I'm making are helping to ease the complications of tax season. That way everyone kind of feels that they know a little bit, they feel a little comfortable come tax season and not stressing so much. Also, you can check me out on Instagram, Tax Facts in a Nutshell. I post short 1-minute videos on tax credits, deductions, specific tax topics, and they seem to be pretty beneficial for others. So definitely check them out and follow me on Instagram. Once again, be on the lookout for part 4 of the Earned Income Credit, and I hope you guys tune in soon.